What's up everyone, Joseph here. In this video, we're going to take a look at the grammar that is on page 103 of the book. That's page 103 on unit 15 of the second book, past modals. So, we use past modals to discuss past actions in the past, to give opinions and suggest what could have been done. They are sometimes called models of lost opportunities, because you're talking about something that cannot be changed, something that happened in the past, some lost opportunities, or other things. Doesn't have to be opportunities, but it's are things that cannot be changed, that you can only talk about. Uh, what could have been done, what should have been done, and your opinion about what you would have done. Let's see some examples. I would have gone to the party. You should have stayed quiet. I would have gone to the party. Well, the person that says this wanted to go to a party or was invited to go to a party. Or maybe had the opportunity to go to a party, but this person didn't go. And now the person is saying, I would have gone to the party. We use would have to give an opinion about an action in the past. So to give an opinion about what could have been done in the past, we use would have. I would have listened to his advice. I would have spoken to the supervisor. Why did you buy a Nissan? I would have bought a Toyota. So, again, things that happened in the past and cannot be changed. These things, these comments are made because they are giving their opinion about what they could have done, what could have been done. And we use should have to make a suggestion about a past event. Again, a suggestion, but maybe it's like an advice, a suggestion about what the person can do if this happens again in the future. You should have thought about it before speaking. In this case, the person spoke spoke to someone or some people, and something bad happened. So you should have thought about it before speaking. This is something that the person should have done before speaking. You should have been in your house at 8. Well, this person maybe arrived home at 9 after 8, and someone is telling you you should have been in your house at 8. Like a suggestion about what could have happened, a suggestion or a warning, maybe. Imagine if a parent is telling the kid, his kid, "Oh, you should have been at your house at 8." It's like telling him as a warning for next time. I should have completed the exercise, but I didn't. The person didn't complete the exercise, and now he is complaining to himself. Oh, I should have completed the exercise, but I didn't. So this person is complaining to himself. He's regretting what happened. He's feeling sorry for that, and he wants to change that, but he can't. But because it's in the past, she should have practiced more. Maybe she played a game. She played basketball, and she didn't play well. And this one is saying, well, she should have practiced more. They cannot be changed now, but he's giving a suggestion about what could have been done. So notice that the would have and should have actions were imaginary or hypothetical. They didn't really happen. So these people are only giving an opinion, a suggestion about what could have been done. But they cannot change the reality. These are imaginary. We should have watched the action movie. They watched something else. They are saying that we should have watched the action movie because they watched something else and now they are regretting that. I would have checked the computer before buying it. Okay, I made a mistake here. The computer. The computer was bought without checking it. They bought the computer without checking it, and now they are regretting that. Or this person is telling you, wow, I would have checked the computer before buying it, giving an opinion, maybe without the other person asking, because that's what some people do. But yeah, this one is giving the computer. I would have checked the computer before buying it, and the other person is like, hey, yeah, you're telling me that now. Um, so, in both cases, our opinion and suggestion are too late. They happen and nothing can be done about it. It's just to give opinions about it and suggestions on how things can be done later. Like I said, suggestions and opinions about how things can be done later. I would have bought the food instead of cooking it. You should have eaten the chicken instead. So let's take a look at the structure. Structure for positive sentences. The subject, the modal, one of these modals would or should. The auxiliary have, the past participle, and a complement. I would have built an apartment here. The subject, a modal would have, the past participle of build, and the complement. You should have cleaned the house before the party. The same grammar. The structure for negatives. Subject plus modal plus not plus have plus the past participle and the complement. I wouldn't have eaten in that restaurant. Subject I would, the modal, not have eaten, the past participle and the complement. You shouldn't have screamed at your boss like that. The structure for yes and no questions. Modal, the modal first in this case. Subject, have, which is we're going to use this color because it's an auxiliary. Modal plus subject plus have plus the past participle. Oh my God, what happened here? I didn't paint this. So past participle and the complement. Would you have chosen a different school for your kid? Should I have dressed in a different way? The the structure for yes and no questions. The modal, the subject have or has, and remember that changes. Actually, excuse me, I made a mistake in this case. Has is not used in this with this because we have a modal and this does not change. I'm sorry for the confusion. So again, modal, the subject, have, the past participle, and a complement, of course, the question mark. The short answer, positive, yes, subject plus the modal. The negative, no plus subject plus the modal plus not. Yes, I would. Yes, you should. No, I wouldn't. No, you shouldn't. Now the structure for WH questions. WH word plus modal plus the subject plus have plus past participle plus the complement and the question mark. What would you have done? Where should I have parked my car? WH word, the modal, the subject, the auxiliary have, parked, the past participle, and the complement, and the question mark. Note what I just said. I corrected myself in this one. The verb have never changes, even if the subject is in the third person. Let's see. Anna should has called sooner. No, that's not correct. Anna should have called sooner. He would has had more patience. No, this one doesn't change. He would have had more patience. And you say had, or the past participle of have. The main verb is have in this case. So the past participle is had. He would have had more patience. Wow. And if this is strange for you, wait until we see the past perfect. Well, that is going to be in the next book. So this is the end of the video. I will see you on the next one.